In this video, I'm going to yet again talk about an old network standard. This time it's not dial-up. I don't know if you saw my video on that. I'm assuming you came from that video. If you did, then there's not really much of information. There's more of me screwing around. But this time I'm talking about a 2-wire modem, I guess. It's nearly 15 years old. I actually have one of these hooked up right now. It still uses phone line, but this is DSL. I believe this only supports one connection. Now, it also, it's not going to be fast. This supports 10100 Ethernet. There's a USB port to connect to the computer, I guess, for software. It also has Wi-Fi, although I wouldn't use it. And just in case you're curious, it is an RG2701HG-00. So I would say a 2701 HGD from 2-wire. These do still work with CenturyLink. I don't know if it's has to be a Qwest model or not. I know Qwest was bought out or merged with CenturyLink, but I don't know, maybe the AT&T model would work. But you could still use these. Really the only reason I think you'd want to use these is if it's your only option, because they're old, the Wi-Fi is not going to be good, and if you have the ability to have a bonded connection, you definitely don't want to use this then because you're losing out on internet speed. But unfortunately, I do not have a bonded connection. I wish I did. This is a more modern, or modern-ish modem. I think this is probably about 5 years old. I don't know. The front is taped up just because it's a total mirror, and it's super annoying. But on the back of this one, not only do we have Wi-Fi antennas for better Wi-Fi, even though I still don't really use that, you have 1 or 2 DSL connections there. So this supports a bonded connection much faster. It's like, I don't know, in really simple terms, I guess it's like the SLI of internet, or crossfire of internet. I know that's technically not correct, but think of it that way. You also have gigabit Ethernet here, and if you can get fiber, you use that port there. I don't know if you actually have to use a modem or not, if it's a recommendation or a requirement. I don't know because I don't have fiber, unfortunately. You got USB there. That's probably for like firmware updates, or maybe if you want to plug in a flash drive, I don't know. And then the only difference over here between the two is this takes 12 volt versus 5 volt, and that's it. So let me show you the actual modem being used. So this is the actual modem in use. It is a 2700 from 2-wire. It's 15 years old. It has, obviously it's connected to the DSL and the internet. There's proof of it working. So I will connect to it through Wi-Fi. This Wi-Fi, not my good router, that would be cheating. So let me go do that. Okay, so here I am on a computer here. As you can see, the Ethernet is not connected. I am on 2-wire too slow. I set that up just for this video because I thought it was funny. So I don't know why that's showing anything. That shouldn't show anything. Link status active. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have the Ethernet cable plugged in, but as you can see, it's not actually doing anything. So under the Wi-Fi here, you can see it thinks it has a link speed of 54 megabits per second, which would be fine because my network doesn't actually saturate that. So let me open up a browser and we will test this out. Okay, so I'm going to use Google for this just because it's going to be easier, that I don't have to blur anything out, even though I really do not like Google. I would use DuckDuckGo otherwise, but whatever. Alright, so here's the speed test here, and I can tell you right now that is not the speed that you should be getting or that I would even be getting. That's much slower. It's pretty well useless. Which also tells me that that connection speed is not correct. I'm going to cancel that out, even though I don't think it's going to show my location. I'll do that anyway. So right there on a 15-year-old modem, you do not want to use the Wi-Fi. So let me switch to the... No, actually, let me do a little bit of browsing first. Let's go to duck.go.com. Obviously that loads fine. It's a light website. What about windows.com? Ooh. Oh, that's slow. I mean, not that my internet's very fast anyway. What about slackware.com or .org? I think it's .com. That's an easy site to load. I could probably load that on dial-up. Let's go to opensuzy.org. Okay. Let's go to getdora.com, I think. .org. Okay, at least they redirect. So, as you can see, that still works fine. It's usable-ish. So I don't really do speed tests on the dial-up one. Obviously, you can't really do that. But this one I can. So let me switch over to Ethernet. Okay, so you should be able to see here, I've disabled the Wi-Fi, and Ethernet 1 is up. So we're good to go. Let's load. Let's go back to, what's that? Go back to windows.com. Oh, that's weird. I wonder if I gotta restart the Arctic Fox. Well, let's do that. That's not what I wanted. New private tab. Okay. Windows.com. Okay. It's still slow. This actually might be a browser limitation at this point. I don't think so, though. I'm pretty sure a gigabit connection would load much quicker. Let's go to opensuzy.org. Alright, let's see what OpenSUSE's got here. Cool. And get fedora.org. Alright. Oh, that's faster. Let me do a speed test. Alright. Alright, so that's pretty much what I'm used to. So you can see I've got terrible speeds, which is why I don't upload a whole lot. So, over Ethernet it's fine. I'm sure if I were to connect to my other Wi-Fi network it would be just fine. So yeah, there's that 15-year-old network hardware, still completely usable. And in fact, the GUI even looks the same. Or it's just blue instead of green compared to the newer CenturyLink modem. I don't know what the newest ones are, because I buy them, I don't lease them. So, I mean, clearly, right? I'm not going to be leasing a modem from 2006. Or 7 or whatever. Alright, so let me get into here. Okay, well, there's no sensitive information on this one. You can see Qwest broadband. That's wrong, it's CenturyLink. But you can see I do have the status connected, which is the same. It's literally the same reading as I get on the other modem, or the new one at least. I'll tell you really the only reason I'm doing this is because I have to put my other modem at a different location, which actually has bonded connection, because I don't have that at this location, so I guess I just got to put in the older modem because I'm not going to buy a new one if I don't need to. I'm cheap. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Let me see if that works. I'm sure if I hit Qwest.com, loads up fine. I see they raised the price. Oh, that's funny. Oh well. I really doubt that. I don't know if I spelled Anchorage right. I just want to see. I probably spelled that wrong. Fair. Yeah, no, I don't. They got nothing out there. Anyway, so whatever. What about Canada? No. Okay. I'm not having fun with that at this point. Anyway, so yeah, it's usable but slow. Oh, that's even a picture of my modem. Wow, look at that. So nice. Oh, that's cool. It's the whole OS. Oh. Ah. Cool. All right. So anyway, yeah, it's usable but slow. So hopefully you found this at least entertaining, even though it's probably not very educational. Well, thanks for watching.